In this lesson, we're going to go over several of the printing options you have in PowerPoint. First of all, we're going to go to Print, and from here, the menu is pretty much the same as it always was. You can print all slides if you want, the current slide, or you can dictate exactly which slides you want printed. Now, if you don't change by default, it's just going to print all of your slides, one sheet per slide. Now, another option you have here is Handouts, and that allows you to have miniatures of each slide on a page. This way you'll save yourself some paper. So if you have 12 slides, you'll be able to put 6 on a page. Or if you had 9, you'd be able to put 3 on a page, etc. Okay? Here, with 3 on a page, you have the opportunity to have notes that people can read on the right-hand side. You've also got the ability to print out your notes pages, which means you'd have your slide as well as the notes, whatever notes you typed for yourself. Now, you'd want to print yourself off one copy of that, because that's where you would read from. So when you're giving your presentation, you can see the slide, and you can also remember what it is you wanted to say as you were giving your presentation. So that's one handy feature as well. And you can also print the outline view, which is what you see in your regular outline view. So those are your printing options. Now, new to this version of PowerPoint is the fact that you can actually preview those options before you print them. So back to the Office button, if I go to Print now and Preview, so right now it's showing me my notes page. So it's showing me what this would look like if I printed the feature called Notes page, and this way it shows each slide along with my notes. And I just put very few notes here. You'd be able to add a whole bunch of notes here, just giving you reminders what it is you want to talk about in this slide. Now, clicking on this button, it allows me to see what slides would look like, and that's just simply one slide per page. But here's where it gets interesting: 3 slides per page, and then I'd be able to add some notes to that if I wanted to. And if I want to save even more paper, I can push the limit. This is a 9-slide presentation, so I'd have a miniature of each slide on one sheet of paper. So I'd be able to hand that one sheet out to everybody, give my presentation, and if they wanted to, they'd be able to make notes on their little page. But if you wanted them to make better notes, you would print this out, and this way, as they're watching your presentation, they'd be able to add their own little notes right here. So the ability to preview your printing options is very much new to this version of PowerPoint, and I think it's a great idea. I'm going to go out of Print Preview here. One last thing, dealing with your notes are down here. You're able to, if you wanted to, have headers and footers on your notes as well. So I'm going to go to View here and ask to see my Notes Master, and this is my Notes Master here. And I don't have any headers or footers here yet. However, if I go to Insert, Header and Footer, I'd be able to have date and time. I'd be able to put a header here, so I could put the name of my presentation or the name of my company. I'd be able to put a page number, and I'd also be able to put a footer. And then I'd be able to apply to all of my notes. So then when I printed these out, they would have nice little headers and footers. Now, because I'm just printing these out for myself, I don't know that I'd go through the hassle. However, I wanted you to know that those were your options. So those are your print preview, and options that are available in this version of PowerPoint.